I'm Emily Knight-Smith. I'm the Donor Relations and Marketing Manager at Sulzbacher. I oversee our volunteer program, that's placement, orientation, just overseeing in general. So Sulzbacher's first steps were to go to essential staff only and cancel all volunteer events that started on, I think, March 17th, around then. So we've gone to essential staff, no volunteers on campus, which was especially a big loss for our kitchen. We serve about 1,500 meals a day from our kitchen, and most of those are cooked and served by volunteers. And so it's been our kitchen staff working, double, triple time with other staff to make sure those meals get cooked. We are also medically screening anyone who comes onto our campus. It includes staff. Basically, there's only one way onto all of our campuses right now, and they all have staff members stationed there that are taking temperatures, asking those questions, do you have a cough, any cold-like symptoms, things like that. And we do have a plan of action in the event that someone is running a fever, is symptomatic, things like that. So that's taken a lot of our staff time. It's just one of the first things we wanted to do was make sure we know that everyone who's coming onto campus and leaving campus is healthy. The priority has been health and wellness. And so while we haven't hosted any gatherings of any kind, just because of social distancing, we have continued to provide the things that we would provide regularly, like hygiene items, meals, things like that. Our case managers are still checking in with their clients. All of the residents and in transitional and affordable housing are still getting their temperatures taken every day. And where our kids are about to go back to summer camp, about to start that next week, which we're really excited about. Get them back on a schedule. Some sense of normalcy for the kids. And so, as far as caring for families, it's been a little difficult just because our early learning center wasn't operational, during that time. Our early learning center and the children's department was used only by staff members. So a lot of our essential staff have children and no access to childcare of any kind. And so, with schools out and things like that, so our staff really showed up for our essential staff so that they knew they could work and their kids were taken care of. And so.
That's really amazing how all of the staff and team have pulled together.
I think that's going to be one of my favorite things to share for a while into the future, is the fact that, our staff was working even when they didn't really, even if they weren't considered essential staff, so if they weren't medical mainly, but they came through for medicals, children and families, which I really liked.
That's really great. Yeah, wow. You have such a great team there.
It's a wonderful group of people.
Is there any way that the Junior League of Jacksonville could help during this time?
Yes. So far, what we really kind of advocated for is assembling those homemade masks with like the bandana face coverings. It's a 20 by 20 bandana, and if you Google bandana face coverings, you'll find a lot of options. We are currently accepting medical supplies like gloves, masks, things of that nature. All of our in-kind donations are on hold except for medical supplies for a little while. We're not sure when we'll be back up and running to that much of a capacity. But there's also, if you're interested in hosting a meal group, go ahead and go through the application process and all that, so that whenever we are able to welcome people back onto our campus, that groups will be ready to go and get back in the kitchen. Sulzbacher did COVID testing for over 600 of our homeless neighbors, and we didn't get any positive tests back, which is great news. So we're very hopeful that we're on a path back to normalcy, and I think we have learned a lot from this, and we'll carry some things, into our future and our day-to-day to just secure and facilitate the health and wellness of all of our clients.